And we've got 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5. Okay, let's go. And Colin does look to get a very, very nice start away there. Brandon absolutely flying off the start, and he is through. As a bit of damage for the heart of Volcano there as well. Brandon absolutely flying off the start there to get the inside line. We've got a yellow in sector 1 as well. That appears to be Luke going backwards through the field at the moment. Spider-Man also dropping down, and he's out. And I think that's a... Is that a virtual safety car? What have we had happen?
No.
Why would you even try that, you absolute
What an
idiot.
arsehole.
Spider-Man is out. Not sure exactly what happened there. And Brandon wasn't caught sleeping at all there. He seems to have gone with Colin, but struggled a little bit through there. And he's closing up. And will we see a move? But it looks like it's Jetfish closer to Volcano in the heart. So Jetfish is sending it up the inside. They keep it together. They don't make contact. That's good racing. But it's compromised the heart a little bit. Jetfish now will be trying to send it round the outside. Breaks that little bit later. But the Haas will run wider because he's got this tighter line. But look who's there to try and take advantage. It's Al. But the Mercedes of Jetfish is past. But they are losing time. And Evil Master will be loving that. Because he looked to be struggling a bit. And these guys have just slowed each other down a little bit and given him a bit of space. But here comes Al. What can he do? He's right in the slipstream. But so is the Haas on his teammate. He's going to look down the inside. And Volcano's going to be a bit boxed in. Good driving from Volcano there just to keep his head. As the Mercedes still hunting in a pack, but they're just separated by Volcano in the middle of this Mercedes sandwich at the moment. Now Jetfish is very, very close on Evil Master here. What can he do? He's burning his ERS now. Evil Master stays to the left. It's going to be tight. And Evil Master brilliant on the brakes there defensively. But Jetfish just has so much traction at the moment. Selp's working absolutely perfectly for him, and he's past Evil Master now. And Evil Master is going to come under pressure from Volcano. Someone like a Phil, a Backer, or an Andrew may be trying something a bit different to really get themselves into this race. As Volcano really under pressure from Al here, make a bit of contact. And Al is past, but oh, he gets all out of shape. What a save from him. He got onto that curve, and we said how dangerous they could be. And he just, what great car control, but he got really out of shape. Yeah, and it looks like he's still going quite well, but you'd imagine the next few laps it's all going to go a bit wrong for him. And it's getting so tight here. They're too wide, 2 of them. Oh, and it's a spin. Oh, and there's loads of them caught up in it. And Al in the Mercedes reacted really well to that, and he got round them all. But look at this now. We've got so many cars right next to each other on a track. Backer also getting through, hoping he avoided getting any damage, but he seems to... he's probably just being a bit cautious with all these cars absolutely everywhere. He goes round the outside of Giraffe, and he's going to make that one stick. Beautiful move from Backer. He's getting through there. As Glassy now opening the DRS, he's going to have a look at Volcano. Unfortunately, his race just not going to plan at the moment after starting second. Now Glassy is going hunting for Al in the Mercedes, and he's going to try and get up there and help his teammate Brandon. This could be big for McLaren to gain some in the Constructors, as Haas are having an off day with Spider-Man, DNF and Volcano down in 9th. He'll have another 100 or so metres to go after that, and then he will be opening his DRS. Here we go. He pulls over to the outside, and there is just going to be nothing Colin can do to fight this.
Oh, yeah,
Brandon goes into the lead. Nice. Now, the next thing for Brandon to do is he needs to just completely do qualifying laps now on those mediums. Colin will be going to the end, but Brandon can, as it started a wet race, pick any tyres he wants. He can go on to another set of mediums, have a pace advantage again. It's all opening up. Oh, Backer getting really close under braking there. A little bit of contact, but thankfully Phil gets pointing in the right direction again. But now Backer's going to be under pressure from Maggot a bit. That also gives Fretty some breathing space. But crucially, it costs Phil some DRS. So Backer might now get past. He's going to go round the outside. Can he make it stick? Phil raced him all the way. They keep it clean. No contact so far. Phil getting his elbows out a bit there. Oh, and he's gone. And what happened to Phil? And Phil's out. And unfortunately, Maggot got caught up in that. I didn't see what happened there, but it looked like on the inside of Backer. He probably hit the side pod of Backer, and that spun him round. Safety car is out. But has Colin been looking after those hards well? We'll see what happens now. Brandon does pit. What will he do? Colin carries on as we thought he would. Brandon he'll be in full attack mode. He wants to get past and he wants to build the gap. And Colin just catches him out a little bit. Very, very good start from Colin there. Just to get away. Gets it nicely tucked in. But we'll start to see Brandon's tyre advantage here. And we are racing again onto lap 13. Evil Master loses a position without, but there's a yellow flag there. I'm not sure what's happening. You can see the Jetfish is right on the back of this as well. He's fancying being involved. Brandon already attacking Colin. No DRS though yet. That will come in 2 laps time. But Brandon round the outside. What a move that is. And Colin now under pressure from Jetfish. No, he sticks with Brandon. And Brandon, I think, he caught me out. I wasn't expecting him to go in that deep and get round. I thought he might wait for the DRS, but I think he knows he's got to take his moment and try and get clear. And he is going. And we've got Entity up 5 places and Luke up 7 places. And that is classic Luke, that. Hadn't noticed him all race, and all of a sudden he's getting himself in a mix, and it looks like he'll be going for an overtake on Entity any second. As Backer gets past Fretty. I would try and show it to you, but there's so much battling going on at the front here. Colin's still holding the other guys off. And he's actually keeping with Brandon here. Brandon's going to have to be careful because Colin will have DRS on the next lap. He needs to try and get away if he can, but as the track's getting drier and the sun seems to be coming out, track temperature's getting up, maybe those hards are finally firing up. The mediums had such an advantage when it was still damp. You can see how late on the brakes Backer was there. Really, really late on the brakes. Does exactly that. Here comes the DRS. It's going to be hard for Fretty to fight. He moves over to the right, defending the inside line. Backer round the outside. Has it done before the braking zone. And he is through again. Oh, and actually, Jetfish is right behind Colin. And Colin's going to be under serious pressure, but Colin does have DRS, so that is going to protect him a little bit. You can see Jetfish trying to use the ERS. Is he going to send it up the inside? It looks like we had a think about it, didn't do it. Colin stuck to his line, but gets a bit twitchy off that corner. Now, Colin is really, really close here, and this could be the moment. Jetfish is now out of the DRS. Colin doesn't have to worry about that. Jetfish is going to be under massive, massive pressure from Brian as well. Colin late on the brakes there. Brandon focusing on that drive out of the corner. And Jetfish is back past on Brian, but that looks like Brian has spun. Oh no, not the rejoin you want to be making, and he takes Glassy out. Luckily, it looks like Glassy only lost a bit of front wing. But, that's so annoying for Glassy after he's made his way through, kept it clean. A for effort. And let's get back on board with the fight for first. It's coming down to the last lap. The championship rivals from last season, they will be taking points away from Volcano. Volcano has recovered a bit to 7th. And here we go. Last lap. And I tell you what, Colin's looking close, but I think Brandon's covered it off on the ERS. Yeah, Colin's running out of ERS. He has to now try something in the middle sectors because that's the big overtaking opportunity, and it's gone. They've dropped Jetfish by another 1.7 seconds. They are absolutely flying, these two. And Jetfish is under serious pressure from Al now, just 1.2 seconds back. I wonder if Jetfish's tyres have had it. We've got Higgsy right behind Evil Master, but Volcano right behind him. It's all kicking off, and Luke is right behind Backer. What is going to happen? It could change a lot still from there. Has just looked after that ERS so well, took advantage of the medium tyres, got his strategy perfect when Colin looked to have the race in control early on, but Brandon, after a great start, nails the strategy, and Brandon will come home.
Yeah!
And
yes, lad.
From Colin in second. God. Great race from the pair of them. Jetfish will claim 3rd place here, followed by Al, so a great result for Mercedes 3rd and 4th. Evil Master comes across the line next, but gets demoted to 9th, so he must have caught some penalties. That puts Volcano up to 5th, so that's very, very important for his championship run. He was 1st before this race. He might just about hang on to that after the race. We've got Backer down in 6th. Great recovery drive from him. Luke starting 19th, I do believe, up to 7th. What a race from him as well. Higgsy down in 8th. We've got Fretty in 9th, the only Alpines finished after Phil crashed out. Brian in 10th. Glassy in 11th. Very unfortunate for him because he raced so well from the back of the grid, but getting a bit of damage late on from the spinning KFC. Very unfortunate. But yeah, really enjoyable race tonight. I think the fact that it was wet into dry changed that strategy up so much and made it so exciting. And as you can see, Al and Luke, great drives from them to get up there. Unfortunate for Glassy, he had been right up there. Fretty also gaining some positions. Backer recovered and gained a position. Oh, and Evil Master got demoted to 14th after. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all have a good evening and have a nice weekend as well. Cheers.